Destiny Hotfix 2.5.0.2 is finally out. This is the one about sandbox tuning. First of all, Crucible special ammo. If you guys have read the other or watched the other video, special ammo is getting adjusted in all game types. Players start Crucible matches with special ammo, and then special ammo is now lost upon death. Sidearms are not affected by this change. Special ammo crates will now appear every 60 seconds from initial spawn and respawn, and then special ammo crates are shared with allies within 75 meters down from 100 meters. Special ammo timing in Mayhem is, however, unchanged. Mayhem will still be Mayhem, thank God. So special ammo, this is the one big change. It's going to, definitely change up everyone's play styles. Yeah, you should have fun adjusting to this one if you were a shotgun warrior. Unfortunately, everyone's special ammo is gonna go away, so, it's gonna be weird to use any special ammo. You're gonna be doing a lot more primary fights. Fortunately, the special ammo crates will spawn every 60 seconds now, so should be a little bit easier to grab ammo more frequently. Just, you won't be able to immediately use it when you respawn. For the elimination game type, the round time limit has been reduced to 90 seconds, down from 2 minutes. That is one of the larger changes as well that went unmentioned in their stream. Players will only start with special ammo for round 1 in elimination game types. Special ammo timing is 30 seconds on the initial, then 45 seconds after that. Special ammo is wiped out at the beginning of subsequent rounds. So round 1, you will spawn in with special ammo. However, round 2, whether you win or lose, you will not spawn with special ammo. Same thing for every round after that. Regardless of how well your team is doing, you won't have special ammo to use. However, the round time limit has been reduced to 90 seconds. So I think this is kind of a way of combating some of those teams that camp with scories or, electrostatic mind that just want to build up their supers. They just want to build their supers, and it takes about 2-ish minutes to do that. Well, 90-second time, less time that they're going to have to camp in. That's going to be a little bit quicker time. They'll have to eventually move into the cap point. So, interesting change to the elimination game type. Want to try that one out for sure. Weapons, hand cannons have significantly increased initial accuracy, basically what it was at year 1. They also reduced the base range from 35 from 40 meters, reduced the aim assist and magnetism at longer ranges, and then reduced the minimum damage after fall off from 50 to 33%. I'll have a video going up where you can see those exact changes, specifically the range fall off ones, because that one's kind of hard to get a grasp on when you're, just reading numbers. For auto rifles, the precision damage modifier has gone up from 1.3 to 1.3 from 1.25. And they also increased the base damage of low rate of fire auto rifles by 2.5%. Also increased their in-air accuracy. That's just a pretty simple change. Whatever your auto rifle was doing before, just add or do very basic maths, and you can figure out what's going to be doing now. Pulse rifles reduce the rate of fire for very high rate of fire pulse rifles by 7.7%. They increase the rate of fire for low rate of fire pulse rifles by 5.3%. Increase the magazine size of Clever Dragon and Grasp of Malik by 6. Reduce the effective high caliber rounds for pulse rifles across the board. I will have a video showing that as well. They increase the in-air accuracy on pulses. Scouts increase the in-air accuracy. For shotguns no longer deal precision damage. However, the Chaperone and Universal Remote are unaffected by this change. Universal Remote now only deals precision damage, though, when you are aiming down sights. So, you're still going to be able to do some work with Universal Remote, but only when aiming down sight. And also, PvE is pretty good now, because shotguns will deal 20% more damage to combatants. Sorry, I'm still waking up. Shotguns now have significantly less magnetism when fired from the hip, and shotguns now have significantly less in-air accuracy. Shotguns no longer have a movement penalty. I will be showing that one in a video later today. Rangefinders on shotguns now increase ADS time by 25%, reduce Universal Remote's magazine size to 3 from 5, and Universal Remote now takes longer to reload. Universal Remote already took pretty long to reload, and now that it has a 3-round magazine, this thing's basically a primary Genku Kogo D with a rangefinder on it. Very interesting. Yeah, so shotguns overall got some pretty hefty changes, but I think the biggest change to shotguns came with the global special ammo nerfs. Moving back down, we have a couple changes to some exotics. For Young Wolf's Howl, they reduced the big, huge attack from 10 to 5. Thank you. However, Truth, this one surprised us. I think everyone generally thought Truth was going to get reduced to 2 from 3. Truth's magazine size has been reduced from 3 to 1. To 1. 1. That's a little bit nutty. All right. Well, have fun with that if you use rocket launchers in PvP. And that sucks. That's a huge PvE nerf to Truth as well. Huh. Classes. For the general stuff, reduced the health of Guardians with armor values above 10. Very interesting. They increased the damage of Flux Grenade, Magnetic Grenade, and Shoulder Charge to ensure effectiveness across all armor values. So now Flux Grenade, if you're unaware, Flux Grenade, the ones on Blade Dancers, didn't actually one-hit targets. They did like exactly 200 damage. So if you had max armor, it didn't kill people. Magnetic Grenade also sometimes, didn't do it. It was weird. But then Shoulder Charge also wouldn't kill max armor targets. Very, very odd they didn't. Now they do. Great. Now moves are way more predictable. If you get stuck, you're dead. Blink now disables your radar and HUD for a short time after activation. Why? I usually don't remark on stuff too much in these videos where I read patches, but Blink now disables your radar and HUD for a short time after activation. Why? 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 I don't understand this change. Okay, anyway. Hunter, throwing knife now deals solar damage on impact. Yay. I'm golf clapping. Hungering Blade immediately starts health regen. Restores more health per kill and gives a flat amount of health and shield per activation. It does not immediately start regenerating your shields. There's a little asterisk here, which we'll get to at the very end. This one's fun, guys. Blade Dancer's quick draw perks no longer readies your weapons instantly, but now grants a large increase to weapon handling speed. So, so Blade Dancer got another nerf. Okay. Hungering Blade, yeah, that got a pretty rough nerf. They said that change was balanced around the special ammo economy. How the reason Blade Dancer can be challenged right now is because of the availability of special ammo. But if it wasn't too available, or special ammo is no longer available as readily, then Blade Dancer would be too strong. My point is, it's a super. It should be strong. I mean, shit. Stormcaller is gonna zap you down before you can even shotgun melee him, and all the other roaming supers are going to kill you. Why the hell is Blade getting just crapped on? Anyway, moving over to Warlocks. Viper Totemicon Ophidian Aspects no longer readies your weapons instantly, but now grants a large increase to weapon handling speed. Alright, so looks like across the board they are getting rid of global quick draw perks, like Ophidian Aspects and then the quick draw perk on Blade Dancer. And then Stormcaller's Thunderstrike melee range reduced to be consistent with other Warlock subclasses, but Amplitude will continue to grant small range boost to new base range. I'll have a video showing exactly what this is, because I don't know what it is yet, but I'm betting it's going to be like another 2 meters added to the base range of Warlocks. Landfall also now reduces the total time in Storm Trance. Why? That one was barely used. That wasn't really the problem. Ionic Blink was. Some odd changes in this patch. Titan Juggernaut is now disabled after being in the air for a short time and cannot be activated while in midair. So if you want to activate your Jug Shield, run on the ground. Just run on the ground. They want you to run. They don't want you to skate while using Jug Shield. It's still going to be very useful because it stops an infinite amount of damage, but you're not going to be able to just have it pop up while you're skating and then eat a shot. You're going to have to use it tactically instead of just pressing forward. Outbreak Prime no longer triggers the corruption spread by shooting Ward of Dawn. That's very sad because that was kind of a good way to counter those teams that just stacked in bubbles in PvP. Shinobu's Vow no longer adds an additional seeker to skip grenades, so now their only real benefits are an increased tracking on the skip grenades, and you hold an extra skip grenade. They removed the intrinsic perk Kneepad and Icarus on some talent grids. This is probably because those perks were causing some bugs. I think it was Kneepads, or no, it was crowd control that was causing it. Okay, weird. Don't know why they did that one there. They fixed an issue with high caliber rounds as it was not functioning properly on hand cannons, scout rifles, machine guns, and sniper rifles. I didn't realize it needed to function on machine guns and sniper rifles since it usually killed people really easily. And sniper rifles, why are you running high caliber rounds? Do you really need more flinch when you shoot someone with a sniper? You already get flinched pretty hard. But hey, hand cannons and scout rifles, awesome. Glad that one has been fixed. Scout rifles will definitely be competitive with high caliber rounds on them. Hand cannons, you're still going to need range. If so, even more than before. So I don't see high caliber rounds being that effective on anything except like Last Word. Now, remember that thing I said earlier about Hungering Blade? This little guy, this little asterisk right there? Yeah. So when they changed Hungering Blade, that change was also inadvertently applied to everything. And when I say everything, this is everything it was applied to. Transfusion on Striker Titans, Cauterize, the Sunbreaker Titans, Lifesteal on Voidwalkers, Red Death perk, Suros Legacy perk on Suros Regime, no backup plans, Ward of Dawn cast, the Ward of Dawn Super got nerfed by the Blade Dancer nerf, the Ram, Apotheosis Veil, Embrace the Void Warlock talent. So this one Hungering Blade change just destroyed everything that would immediately start your health regen. So the phrase, spaghetti code gets thrown around a lot. Coding is hard for video games, and this is definitely a case where you go to fix one bug and then literally 10 more pop up because of it. This was not intended. There's another post over here that basically explains this. They are very much aware of it. They were going to delay the hotfix but decided not to. They are going to try to get out a change as soon as possible. Oh, never mind. That was the hotfix. So whatever. I imagine they'll be trying to fix this as quickly as possible. Hey, they also said, if you excuse me, you have the first day with the potential scories fix, so they are aware of scories. That's another great thing about this hotfix patch. Well, that little message there. Anyway, that's the 2.5.0.2 hotfix notes. A lot of changes there. I'm going to go do some videos highlighting all of these very small changes that add up to a lot of big stuff in the Crucible. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.